Or not, I've actually been told that I have good taste in lotion. So I figured, hey, while I'm doing this Christmas series, why not do one on lotion? I picked 5 that I use or have used, and I figured I'd do a quick review, give you some ideas if you're buying a Christmas gift for the lotion freaks, is what we'll call them. Starting with this one here, my all-time favorite. I came across this at the W in Chicago. There's a Bliss spa in the hotel, but the hotel itself uses Bliss products in the bathroom. So it's like, you know, get there. I always like trying the lotions out of the different hotels. You get to the 4 or 5-star hotels, they all have some of the higher end lotions. That's probably where I actually discover most of the lotions that I've used at one time or another. Makes you think about how powerful it is to get your products into a hotel and how many customers end up becoming a fan of a CPG product because of that. But by far my favorite, baller on a budget, $12 for 6 ounces. Nice, fresh lemon scent. Nothing like overpowering like a cologne, that kind of smell. Just nice and fresh. It's not thick. It dries on your skin quick. You don't have an oily feeling. Your phone doesn't get, you pick your phone up and your phone doesn't get coated in lotion. Again, I don't know if it's the top-notch best lotion on the planet, but it's by far my favorite. Moving on. This is like the heavy lifting. It's January. Your skin's dry all the hell lotion. I love this stuff. At one time I bought the big bottle, and I think it was like $70, and I'm like, holy crap. I just spent $70 on lotion. It's thick. It tends to stay in your skin for a while. It's definitely kind of heavy. But, your hands and elbows and stuff start getting really dry in the wintertime. This stuff comes to the rescue. I don't like using this stuff in the summertime. It's just too heavy. But I think this is in terms of a good lotion, maybe this is what someone would consider a good lotion. $30 for probably, 8.4 ounces. So, oh, they got smaller bottles, $14. Do they got the big bottle? The 1 liter pump, yeah. Oh, it's $80 now. Look at that. So this used to be $70. Now it's $80. I mean, inflation. Inflation is a Mickey Ficky. Little overkill, right? You really got to be in the lotion. That thing will last you years. But anyways, if this is you got to have a lotion game. You got the summer lotion, you got the fall lotion, you got the winter lotion, you got the sensitive stuff, you got the hand, you got the face, you got the super dry skin. You gotta have a lotion game down. This is the heavy lifting stuff right here. Next one up, this is one I just tried recently, and I like it. I think it's probably back up in the higher level lotion that maybe it's doing more for you. There's an initial scent that I don't like, and I call it clinical smell. It reminded me of being in a hospital when I was in the hospital. And it goes away quick, and it wouldn't stop me from buying it again. But it definitely doesn't have that fresh lemony scent that the Bliss does. But the scent fades off, and it does feel really good on your skin. My second complaint is it's so thick, I can't get it to pump out of the bottle. I literally pull the lid off, and I'm taking the tube, and I'm scraping the inside to get it on the tube, and then I pull it off the tube. I don't know what the deal is. I really do like the lotion as a lotion. What it's doing is great. Not being able to pump it out's annoying as shit, but that's just me anyways. Again, you're in the $34 range for 8 ounces. You'd hope that some of the more expensive stuff is doing a little bit more for your skin. Moving on. This is another one I just tried that my dermatologist. It's funny, the conversations I have with my doctors go like this. I go see my doctor, and my regular doctor, not the dermatologist, and he asked me if I clean my diet up. And I'm like, yeah, had a salad for lunch. And it's oh, good, James. All right. So, you're getting away from cheeseburgers. what kind of salad you have? And I'm like, oh, I had chicken. I did salad with chicken, like you told me. Chicken's healthier. And then, I try to do something a little better for myself. He's like, that's good. What else did you have on the salad? And it's like, oh man, this is where the conversation goes down south. And it gets to the point where I have to tell him I had a fried chicken salad with cheese and bacon and like 2 sides of honey mustard. And he knows me well enough to like dig a little deeper. Dermatologists did the same thing. They're like, oh, what do you wash your face with? And I'm like, soap you use every day. And then I'm like, oh, what kind of soap? And I'm thinking like, I'm trying to think of whatever I have right now that I probably, bought on Amazon or Target, but it's a Old Spice or something. I mean, I mix it up. And they dig into like, what is it? I'm like, I'm essentially using like a body scrub. It's got like crystals in it. And they're like, yeah, that's kind of abrasive for your face. You got to get something a little more sensitive. And I like, screwing with them because I like, that conversation of making it sound like I'm doing better than I am. So like, you got to find something more gentle for your face and find a more gentle lotion. And I'm like, all right. So I ended up trying this stuff for sensitive skin. This thing is really small. It doesn't even tell you. I just remember when I bought it. It showed up and I'm like, holy crap, is that the world's tiniest bottle of stuff? It's super light. It's a small bottle. It's $30. I know these people they're supposed to make some of the best products, so it's expensive. I'm not trying to win no beauty contest. I'm not like doing no anti-aging stuff. I don't really care. As far as I can tell, I've looked better as I've gotten older, in my own personal opinion. So I'm good with all that. They just dermatologists wanted me to, not slather on a bunch of brittle stuff on my face. And I stumbled upon this. So far, so good. I do have like, I'm allergic to certain things, so I'm trying to go a little more sensitive. But this stuff is $30. This tube is super small. But I mean, as a gift, someone might appreciate this because if you know that name, they make great products. So far, so good. I would probably do this again. I probably will continue to do this one for my face. So far, I got the Bliss, my everyday favorite. I got the heavy lifting. I got this new stuff I'm trying, which I do like. This is for the face. Up in my skin game. And then I think I got one of these things like down around the kitchen sink or something. It's a baller on a budget, $6 for 16 ounces. Probably one of those things that I'm just flying through Amazon and added to the checkout. I do work outside. I'm moving firewood. I'm putting gas in a 4-wheeler a couple days ago, and they can't sell you regular gas cans anymore. They have to give you these gas cans that are quote-unquote anti-spill. I've never spilled so much gas in my life until I've had an anti-spill can. And that's like everyone I know. It's like they try to regulate their way to a better environment. And as they create these new regulations, it doesn't make things worse. So like I got gas all over my hands. I ended up washing my hands like 4 times. And then your hands get dried out, A, from the gas, and then B, from washing them. So when I'm in and out of the house, I'm dealing with chainsaw, working on a 4-wheeler. I was just working on my truck. You're outside doing all this stuff. Your hands are getting dirty. You're full of grease. You're using like the orange soap or the lava soap. Your hands are getting dried out. You're washing your hands 5, 6, 7 times. I end up putting lotion on 3 or 4 times. Instead of going through the like $30 a bottle stuff, this is like one of those, I think, lubriderm, and there's like all those, $5 to $10 lotions you can get. This is one of those ones that's like in between washing my hands 50 times from all the dirt, oil, and grease and crap I have on myself. Just one of those things that just works. It just gets a job done after you've been outside and you're getting dirty. When you know that you're probably going to end up washing your hands again because you got oil on them in like an hour, this is a really cheap one. I'm sure if you look around, there's probably something better, like a Vino, or what's the other one? There's like the Jergens. There's 20 million of these things that you can use. They're probably all do about the same thing. But this is like the everyday beater lotion. So you need the beater lotion, you need the everyday good lotion, you need the heavy duty lotion, you need the sensitive face. Like this is the lotion game. But if you have someone in your life, that doesn't, matter who they are. I know they got like different products for men and for women. Like I just try to find the best product for whatever. But stocking stuffer, Christmas gift, instead of buying someone the gift card to Sephora or Ulta or something, maybe this is one of those options where you can get them something a little more thoughtful. They might still end up returning it, but these are all things that I've used. These are all things that I'd probably buy again. That's how I look at it, right? It's I don't want to do Christmas lists of things that look cool. I want to do Christmas lists of things I've actually spent my money on. So that's all I got for this one. If you got a Christmas list you want me to cover, send me the idea, drop a comment, hit me up on Instagram, JamesPhillip313 with the DM, and then I'll do a top 5 products of something you want me to review, assuming that I've either used at least some of them or know something about them. I don't want to do a bunch of hypothetical Christmas lists. Go to New York Times, they probably got one for that. This isn't the place for that. But anyways, until then, I'm going to catch you on the next one.